Water degazation. This phenomenon signifies removal of noxious gases and chemical compounds from water. Let me draw your attention to the present-day procedure used to prepare water for irrigation. As is known, chlorine is used far and wide to fight bacteria whilst getting the water ready for consumption. This is a wise and well-justified thing to do. At the initial stage, chlorine plays a positive role in killing the bacteria off. However, any further presence of chlorine in the water proves to be harmful both for plants and animals, to say nothing of the man. It is common knowledge that at home, water is used for doing the wash-up. Hence it follows that hazardous chemical substances will remain on the surface of dishes. When doing the laundry, they will stay dormant in the pores of underwear and outer clothes. Finally, these harmful agents will end up in the pores of our body after a bath shower. All that will result in negative effects on our skin and hair. Therefore, it appears that there is one logical conclusion. Before use, water shall be cleaned from chlorine and other noxious gases and chemical substances dissolved in water. Now, be prepared to observe what is going to happen to the water being treated in a degazator, a special magnetic and vacuum device. This is regular water, and as we might presume and judge from appearances, it cannot be the cockpit for any developments. But look at the water now, as it is passing through the degazator. The water is literally boiling over and is releasing diverse noxious gases and chemical compounds that will eventually go down to sediments. You can clearly see the process which is currently taking place. Furthermore, the harmful substances will be discharged via a storage section at the bottom of the unit. As a result of this cleanup, a pure and fine water is released with all the attributes of technical properties, which consequently make the water suitable for everyday household use. It is worthwhile mentioning that the magnetic and vacuum degazator proves to be a very efficient tool for obliterating pathogenic bacterial medium in the water. And now let us talk about purification of lagoons, lakes, and man-made water reservoirs. Magnetic technologies related to this domain will produce stunning effects as early as a couple of weeks following the beginning of application. We have a long-standing record of applying our technologies in this particular field. It is respectable here to give just one example of how magnetic technologies were used to purify a lagoon in Muscat, Oman. Let me read out an excerpt from the final report released by the laboratory of the Omani Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Visual observations on Kurum Park Lake, Muscat, Oman. Date: the 30th of May, 1995. The water is turbid and has green color. Visibility is under 15-20 centimeters. Date: the 28th of June, 1995. The water is clear and has no mud-like gray color. Visibility has improved up to 100-150 centimeters. Young fish are observed in the water. It should be mentioned that the first sample of water was taken out for an assay in June when it wasn't that hot. The water was tested then for the second time in mid-July during the hottest spell of weather. The above-mentioned facts serve as an indicator of a reversible turn for the better at the Kurum Park Lake. The data made available after research make it clear that a water revival process has occurred in the water. The progress will make some more headway as the magnetic fountain installed at this site keeps on providing vital force to further purify the water and make it see-through, as well as develop microflora and mollusks which can work as perfect biological filters. By the way, another magnetic system was fixed onto the fountain and charger, which pushed up the nozzle of the water by 20 meters higher. Once again, this example serves as a proof that magnetic technologies make it possible to increase the efficiency of any water pump. I should mention a few words here about small fountains and a spraying method in particular. After magnetic treatment, water becomes biologically active, and therefore sprinkles of magnetic and aerosol fountain will carry considerable healing potential. Even a small fountain of up to 1 meter high can ionize the atmosphere within the range of at least 100 meters. In local climatic conditions notorious for a low content of oxygen, magnetic systems will have an extremely favorable effect on the environment and man alike. It is noteworthy that magnetic water is 10 times mightier than non-magnetic water to intercept finely dispersed particles in the atmosphere.